reflecting that's a truth. It's the only words that to be told. I need them mask. I'm a sharpshooter. Apples masquerade. Heart in both face and mind. All free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. Chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask. My place to hide. Can't tell you, have to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the
Yo! How's it going, everybody? We are back for our favorite game. Good old Dokkan Battle. How is everybody doing today? Where is my members goal there? There you go. That is my first time doing EZAs on this new phone, so here we are. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? This lovely... What, Tuesday? Missing out on my days and all that. Aaron, how's it going? Yeah, to a gritted teeth. Yeah, it's positive stream. Yeah, sure. I don't know. We gotta be a bit more positive, man. We gotta get that positive energy other ways. Bad shenanigans happen, right? But yeah, we are back. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your day. How has been your utility or usage of our boys, the tech androids, getting their ECAs and stuff? Do let me know. Bringer, how's it going? Sino Vegito. Ethan. Is it bad that you want Dokkan to die after 11th anniversary? Yes, it is. We don't want Dokkan to die just yet. We are radical, not the truth. Hey, I gotta be Mr. Positive. I gotta have that positive attitude. Oh yeah, you guys gotta let me know. Like, I might have to check Ningen's video, but I can finally use an auto clicker on this way. Yeah, I heard that they were, whatchamacallit? They were bugged. They cost you the mission run against Broly. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, so they're not getting the 190% defense on attack. I think that's what it is. AC Gaming, how's it going? It's on its way with how endgame is. Yeah, I mean, if they keep piling up the type of endgame, I actually do need to fill out the survey. I haven't done that yet. I have a few comments regarding power creep, but yeah. Doing good. See, hopefully you're doing good. You do the same thing all the days you know of. Now is Monday and payday. Yep. It's bad. For me, payday is tomorrow night, which is good. But it's gonna disappear because I have so many expenses that I gotta do. Rent being one of them. Sadly, you don't have the TEQ Androids, gotcha. I wish I can share some of mine with you guys because I pulled too many copies of the TEQ Androids. I did use them to change the hidden potential system for the TEQ Androids. I am planning to do the showcase right here with you guys. Maybe I get proven wrong and you guys will laugh at me. Been using SCR Dragon Fist and he's been fun. Yeah, Dragon Fist is cool. Stone obtaining is catching up on you? What do you mean? They don't get their 190% defense until they're hit twice. Yeah, that sucks. Hey Drace, how's it going? I love hearing Goku whenever he comes in. Endgame equals you can't get. Oh, like he got caught up with endgame, so he won't be able to get that. Jeesh. Oh, you're running out of ways to get stones. Yeah. Now, Drace, why are you mad? Trying to be positive, exactly. We're sticking with the positive attitudes here. Whoa, 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 hey, okay, no, hold up, sir. What? Dude. Okay. Jesus. That is not supposed to be playing. Anyways, shouts to Aaron for the Jesus Christ, $50 donut. That's crazy, dude. You guys cannot donate. You guys are not supposed to do that. Save your money, please. Want to do something special for me, which I greatly appreciate. Thank you. If you didn't know, this is Aaron. Okay, Aaron Phillips. You just changed your username on YouTube, but you deserve the best. It's like your Christmas present to me, so please have a good day, have a good stream. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Just with you showing up to the stream and be able to enjoy yourself, chat, relax, and everything like that. That's all that it is, man. You didn't have to do that. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. That's a lot. No, I'm a little bit stressed now because you guys should not be donating that much money, dude. That's a lot. But thank you, man. Greatly appreciate it. Hopefully your day has been going good. Just change your name. I mean, yeah, if you're going to do the Dokkan journey, there it is. But yeah, I greatly appreciate it. Hard to be positive when you hear last Christmas I gave you my heart 20 times a day. Is that on your store? Yeah, we miss you too, dude. Hopefully you're doing good. I streamed a little bit late yesterday, but that was because I got home late. So I couldn't do my usual stream at my usual time. So we're here. I appreciated that though. Jesus, that's a lot. Thank you again. Hey, shouts to Aaron for becoming a Red Roto Army member. Appreciate you, my dude. Now we have 11 members now, which is good. Appreciate you. Let me go ahead and fix that number there. You slept through your tech androids debate. That's fine. Again, it's like I want to see them a little bit more in game, but the whole like I've been seeing nothing but like good things. I think it's just that I need to try them out in game. Let me be a little bit more positive. Let me try them out in game and see if I can get my mind changed. Good to be back on the YouTube side. Let's go. Nice. Yeah, I guess I can be able to promote it a little bit. So glad you work from home. You don't have to hear the Christmas music. Hell. At least I don't. I don't work from home, but I don't have to listen to that. Yeah. Shoutouts to those who are members of the channel. I greatly appreciate y'all. Again, you guys get access to members only posts. I don't like to do like members only like videos because it's just not the style that we need to have, right? But in any case, you guys would like to support the channel, in addition to hitting the like button and of course subscribing to the channel, which are free. They're free to do. You can become a member. It's only $2, I believe. The cheapest one, I think. I do have 10 memberships that I can give out as well, but you do have access to emotes in the chat. Have not been able to update the roster because I do believe they want us to get some extra members so that we can actually get to that point. But you can be able to have access to members only section in the Discord. And I do need to clean up my friends list. So if you would like to have a chance to be a part of my friends list, I'll make a post, members only post, and you guys can be able to form a part of it. Do keep in mind that it's a members only post, so I will make sure to become a member if you guys would like to get a spot in my friends list. I'll do the cleanup most likely before the end of this week. Yeah, I do appreciate you guys, even though, negative Nancy is gone. I will make sure to get more positive outlooks here and there. I do appreciate you guys. I do appreciate the support in the channel. So thank you for those who have been around, sticking by, watching the videos, checking the channel, things like that. Do appreciate it. Winter sucks. Hopefully this one isn't as bad for you and for everyone else here today. Today was a rainy day, a very rainy day, and it was pretty cold. I think it was in the 30 degrees, which Celsius wise, that was almost like 3 degrees Celsius. Yeah, like I did the Hybrid Saiyans mission. I just did it prior to jumping in here to the stream. So that video is gonna go out tomorrow. I do need to tackle, I might have to tackle it during this stream. I'm planning to go over the 2 hours. So we'll do the EZA Tech Androids showcase. I'll do the Int Dr. Giro and 19 showcase as well. And tackle that final mission that I have for Red Zone Broly, and then maybe on the next stream we do the other missions for the other Red Zone stages. I haven't done the YouTube recap thing. I'm pretty sure it has to be Dokkan assets, one of them, because they're using a lot of his OSTs for. Yeah, I can show the team. I can show the team there. Show you guys how you guys can be able to get it done. Hey, no worries, Bojacker. I appreciate you stopping by, dude. Take care. Being full positive, the events this year were not it. Yeah. New mission for Broly makes you think the part 2 LRs have busted Trunks, Gohan, or both. Part 2 is gonna buff the category even more, in your opinion? Most likely, yeah. It's the one, like, if you need to have it, like, right now, it's the one that Dokkan World used. And it's without the Int Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. So I used the Kamehameha Super Saiyan Gohan from the Broly movie. Gotenks, the three Super Saiyan 2 Gohans, the Int LR1, the Physical LR1, and the Manga Tech 1. And then of course the Goten and Trunks from the Broly movie, the Bio Broly movie. So let me give you a... I did use items. I was not afraid to use it, but I used items for this. Oh. Well, I can't show you the team. I will have to show it like... Ah, man. But yeah, like, if I go over to the Hybrid Saiyans team... So we used this guy as the leader. This was my leader. We used this guy. We used this guy. We used this guy. We used the TEQ Manga Gohan right here. And we use the Physical Goten and Trunks. Now, these guys are able to dodge all the way till the final phase. The final phase you cannot dodge. But I think that section is where I started to use items. The leader that you're going to select, the friend lead, you're going to choose... My god. Jesus. Just scrolled all the way automatically. The friend lead, you're going to choose this guy. Just to make it easier on yourselves, once you get into the final phase, you get to Vegito. There are going to be certain circumstances or certain situations where you can just swap over to this guy and have him be on slot 1 if in any case you do want to defend yourself a little bit. But once you get into the final phase, you hop into Vegito and obliterate Broly. I even used the standby for that STR Gohan. The problem, again, the video is gonna go out tomorrow. Hopefully you guys check it out. The problem is I didn't get the crit with this guy, and I thought that we were going to get the crit, so I was like a little bit afraid, but we still had the Whis active, so I used Vegito, put him on slot 1, and he basically clean house there. So yeah, those are my options. Unfortunately, I had to use all of my attempts for that because it took me quite a few tries. I got to the last phase without using a Whis, so I was pretty set on the fight where I didn't have to use a Whis until the final phase. So you guys got that set up. Saw Dokkan World do the same thing. Rado equal Dokkan World confirm. Yes, chat. I have a second channel, and it's Dokkan World. Unfortunately, I do not talk on that stream, on those videos, because you guys might know who I am. So, yep, that's the team. Now, yeah, if you do have Int Gohan, Goten, and Trunks, you can use Int Gohan, Goten, and Trunks as the leader. And you can use the AGO Gobro, not Gobros, god dang it, I keep confusing it. AGO Goten and Trunks. Now, they won't dodge at the final phase, but they will be able to do some pretty good damage. But again, I borrowed, quote unquote, borrowed. Yes, because I am Dokkan World. I borrowed Dokkan World's team and made sure that I made good use on that. So... that was basically it, yeah. So we didn't do too bad. It took me all 6 attempts, though. But we did good. You gotta say you hope AGL Trunks CCA is good, because if not, that's gonna be bad. I'm hopeful that he's good. There's a reason why you put Family Kamehameha as the leader instead, and that was for, yeah, exactly, for TEQ Vegito. Yeah, the issue is that final phase. That final phase can be troublesome. Went from other time waster events, festival battles, to other toxic, unfun short fights. Tamagami number 3, Blue Zone Hybrids, and Rose Masu. Yeah, I do. Yeah, those events have been treacherous, man. They've been killers. I was just you're gonna hear me a little bit complained. No, let me rephrase that. You're gonna hear me complain a little bit in that Broly fight because of the amount of damage that Broly is able to do. That's one. But two, the just the absurd amount of like teams that need so many buffs now because of the effects that we just got. Like, for example, like, you can't dodge on that final phase, but we got characters like Gohan, Goten, and Trunks, the AGL Gotenks, basically. The AGL Goten and Trunks, let me just phrase it like that, where they're able to get their dodges in, which is good, but on an event that they can't dodge, you're basically making them either look bad or sabotaging them. So it's not good to run them in there. So you do have to make sure you use items nowadays. So that's just gonna be my mentality from now on. It's like, I can beat the event, but it's just I will have to use items. Are we enjoying the droids? I mean, I haven't ECA'd them yet. Because the EZA just takes too long, right? So that's one of the main reasons I haven't like done this. I was gonna do it earlier today, but I ran out of time. You guys are gonna hear it in the video, but today I don't know what happened. So I am, of course, I got the new phone, right? And I'm trying to get accustomed with the new phone. I didn't knew that on Android you had various different volume rockers. So you have a volume for the media, you have a volume for the ringtone, you have a volume for notifications, and you have a volume for the alarm. So my alarm did not ring whatsoever yesterday and today. So I was like, what am I like, what is happening? Why is my alarm not going off? Like, I have it set up, but it's just vibrating. Luckily, I've woken, and this is the problem, this is where it comes down. Luckily, I've woken up at around 4 a.m, 4:30, usually around the time that I have to wake up so that I can get ready to go to work. But it's not the alarm that's waking me up, which is the issue. I don't know what's waking me up, but I'm like waking up at 2 a.m. I woke up today at 2 a.m. and I was like, dude, it's at 4 a.m. Am I ready to go to work? No? Okay, I can keep sleeping a little bit. Then the alarm didn't ring, but I woke up at like 5 to 10 minutes after the alarm rang, what supposedly rang. And I saw the phone vibrating. I was like, dude, why are you vibrating? Like, what? I put you on, like, I set up the alarm correctly. I thought it was the ringtone or like the actual sound of the alarm that actually wasn't just available, I guess. But yeah, I know that I did have the vibration on instead of sound on. So that was my issue. Because I didn't knew that, again, I'm used to iPhone. I didn't knew that Android has different volume rockers for everything. For notifications, for calls, for media. Like if you're watching a video, you have the volume for that. And then alarms have a different volume setup. So yeah, I didn't know that. So now I figured it out. I did a test earlier today and I'm like, okay, now it should work. So tomorrow I should wake up on time. Or like, I should wake up without any worries that I will oversleep. Should have stuck with no, dude, come on. I'm trying to, like, I do have my iPhone, but it's just to keep it because I'm going for the holidays. You guys know that. And if in any case people want pictures and everything, my new phone is not the best with pictures. So if in any case people want like a better picture, then I'll take it with the iPhone instead of my new phone. So, but I am planning on like shifting everything to Android. I do have some stuff on iOS that I haven't transferred yet to Android. But yeah. Hey Aaron over on the Twitch side, how's it going? True gritted teeth, the Grotto's positivity stream. Yes, full positivity. All good vibes. Have a volume setting for your AI assistant? Okay. Yeah, excuse me. I'm still learning. I'm still learning this stuff with the Android. You get used to it? Yeah. Again, I've been an iPhone boy for 10 years. It's not like I will fully ditch it, because again, there's some stuff on iPhone, because basically my fiance has an iPhone. So we basically have the whole Apple One thing where I can be able to add her as part of my plan, and we share music, like Apple Music stuff, and I can even play Apple Music on my Android device, which is it works fine, so I can keep it. And there's some like storage space over there, even though I will possibly cancel that since I don't need the storage. I already transfer all of my stuff into the new phone, at least documents and photo wise. So. That Genshin controller is peak. Wish Persona 5 had one too, unless you're unaware of one. I don't think Persona has one done yet. However, they did one for God of War. Now they are doing that for Genshin. It's just a matter of time if they do one for Persona. Especially with Persona 4 Reloaded coming up. So. But yeah, 30-stage ECAs. You guys love these? I feel like that's something that we need to like discuss to the survey for those who haven't filled it up yet, right? Like 30-stage ECAs. I don't think they're good. I think they can condense these to fit to like maybe 10 or even 15 stages. That'll be it. Hey Apathy, how's it going? You have the God of War controller but has drift. Ooh. It's hard to hear that. I have 4 DualShock controllers. I have the original one that came with the PS5. I have a pink one, which I've been using for games on the PC, which I should continue playing, like stuff like Expedition 33 and all that. I have a Last of Us 2 controller. And then there's another controller that I have that I do not know about the I actually don't remember the color. Just use an auto clicker. I know I need to know the ways of the auto clicker, dude. I need to download the app for me to set up everything with the auto clicker. Now that I'm in the Android side of things, I can do it. Doing pretty good. Had a rough morning though. Had to wake up super early because I didn't know my alarm was set up correctly or not. Again, I'm test driving the new Android phone and with like alarms and setups and things like that. So survey is for the 40th anniversary. Oh, so it doesn't provide us anything like any other details. It's just how the 40th anniversary celebration went. I could say bring these units back for those who would like to summon again for those manga characters, which highly doubt that they're going to bring them back. What's y'all's thoughts on the Android's ECA? I don't want to jump into the conclusion, but I mentioned it yesterday. I'm not too convinced about them, but I would like to see them in game just to check. And you asked what? Hey, Leon Bird, how's it going? You asked what kind of upload speeds you have to stream at such high quality. First of all, the new and it had some really high quality. I hope that they are really good quality. I appreciate it. Thank you. Second, I think in the apartment complex that I'm in, they're using fiber internet. So I haven't had any issues with it. I'll have to do a speed test. I will have to do it on my iPhone because I don't want to interrupt anything in the computer side of things. So let me do that. Yeah, because I'm at least connected directly into the little cutout for the wiring and stuff. So at least for download stuff, I have it as 198 megabits per second, almost 200. There's no upload, at least because I'm using Wi-Fi, but upload should be like divided by 10, so maybe like 20 megabits per upload. Megabits per second on the upload. But don't think that as a, yeah, like maybe using fiber is the, like if you're planning on doing this yourself. I had a modem back in the day where in my previous apartment before I moved here, where I think I had 1 gigabit per second, but even before that I had like 500 gigabits per second, and even then it didn't went like that. I think like the max that I got, even though it was advertised as 500 gigabits per second, was like maybe 200 or below that, because companies lie to you. But even then I was able to do stuff like that pretty well. But also you know, like I'm doing this with a pretty good PC, and I'm doing this with an Elgato, so that's why like the gameplay is coming out with like a really good quality because of the Elgato, because it's just producing content, or like producing what you guys are seeing with Dokkan, at least a 60 FPS. So for fiber would be the same, yeah. One of your few favorite releases because you always like the future versions on them. Yeah, the ruthless androids. Again, I don't know how to feel about them, so I would like to see them a little bit in game before I conclude with my stuff. You know how to feel about Mega Lucario C? I feel like he looks cool. I saw a few pictures here and there. He looks nice. Shouts to the fiance again, providing me that coffee. I do need to eat after this, so I haven't eaten yet. This coffee is good to hold me down. Hey Tala, how's it going? You'll let me know they're good. I mean, I had my reservations with them, but there are so many compromises that I'm gonna have to do, right? I'm gonna have to run them on a 200% team instead of a 220/250% team, which is not great, at least for me or for you guys, because you will want to see them on their best case scenario, on their best potential, and I do not have that because I did not pull 16. I did see Ningen's video and they look pretty decent, right? Tossing 30 million plus supers, which is not bad. At least that's what this company is advertising it to be, because I don't even know if they are actually like fiber related. I could do a speed test on my computer. I just don't know if it'll interrupt anything. So, but I think it's just like right now on my phone, I got a 200 megabits per second like speed test. Usually with wired connections, it's a little bit tricky. Because like if it's not fiber, then of course we will have to like divide it by the upload. I don't even know if it'll interrupt it. Let me see if I can do one speed test real quick. What mission or event is giving you doubts about them? Like everything in general, actually. Alright, so I have it plugged into my computer, right? This is not my phone, this is my computer. I'm just waiting for it, but it got to like 300 for a second there, but it shifted to a nice 263 megabits per second. Yeah, this has to be fiber, because now upload is giving me the same thing. Yeah. But yeah, no, you were correct. Apologies. So yeah, this must be fiber internet. So I'm getting 256 now for upload and 263 for download. But yeah, I'm doing good. Hopefully you're doing good, Tala. How's your evening / morning going? Because I think it should be almost midnight for you, right? But yeah, like I don't know, the power creep that has happened in this game has made me not enjoy these characters at all. But again, I will be in the same situation or the same scenario that Ningen was earlier this morning. I did not pull 16. So I really have my issues with the with showcasing the character at their full potential, right? Because that's their best setup, having Android 16 in there, providing the support, doing the unit super attacks, things like that. So I will have to rely on the friend to help us out with that. Yeah, Leonberg. Yeah, I made a video on the Seriously Serious all-out battles. You can be able to do pretty well with not even having EZA TEQ 17 and 18, which is cool. For what you said about you having fiber, yeah, I appreciate that though. Thank you. But yeah, I did want it to be certain. Just wanted to let you know. But yeah, I appreciate that everything is in good quality. The Elgato certainly helps, but there are some other ways that you can be able to like broadcast your phone and things like that without having one, which could be still like pretty good in terms of quality. So you're good. It's midnight over there. Gotcha. Hopefully you're enjoying your night, dude. But yeah, like I have my reservations with them because of the it's the power creep that has me like very mental about them. Like thinking about how they're like unusual situations can be degrading to them. So of course they have the free Ghost Usher, which is good to have, but they like if they get locked, I'm thinking of scenarios like, oh, they do their org change, but you're gonna have to capture all of them if they get locked in like slot 3 or something like that. Which is that's the one reasoning that has me very unlikely of their performance. But that's just one scenario that I'm thinking, and they could be good in many scenarios. So might have discounted them a little bit too early, but again, I'm still thinking that they're not like GDC level or like they're superbly great how people are putting it out to be, but I do want to see how they are in game, just so that they can shut me up instead of continuously downing them. Can also do the extreme types. Yeah, I think the first run that we did, we beat all of the missions that the new stage provide us, and we also had the beating it once with the inevitable showdown extra mission. We basically got all the missions completed. So either are top tier, they're very good, I guess. I will showcase them. I will see them. They can shut me up for good, and I'll see what happens. Because me not pulling 16 basically has me not using their optimal setup. So it'll not make me see them in a better light, but that's because of the numbers that they're just gonna show for me, at least. But others are great for you from you using them on double 16. The problem is the fights that are just BS. Exactly, I do agree of the fights that are just BS. Like that's just gonna, just the quote, turn me off in a sense. No, I didn't pull any single feature character apart from the other Dokkan Fest talent. Like, I don't have 17, I don't have 16. So I'm gonna run them on the AGL Cells team and hope for the best. Again, it'll be something similar to what Ningen did. So, hey, no worries, Leon Berg. Appreciate you stopping by, dude. Take care. Hey, Chucky, how's it going? From what people are telling me, they are really good, it seems. The 19 Ninja are kind of crazy. You have them at over 1 million defense start of turn. They get 50% on super. They haven't even gotten the second 16, 50% support. Yeah, the issue is that I think they're bug at the moment. The 19 on Dr. Gero with the defense issue, for what I've been told. You only pulled them a few hours ago. I mean, that's fine. As long as long as I can be able to use 116 for the showcase, it'll be that. I'll put that disclaimer at the beginning of the video because I'm planning to do the video with you guys, just so that I can get proven wrong on stream. It's like, see, they're good, and you were wrong. So, haha. Right. But yeah, not pulling 16 and not pulling that MVP 17 as well has me boiling, because I do like, my perspective when it comes down to like doing things like this is like, I want to be able to make them look good for you guys, so that we don't have any issues on the showcase. Like, oh, you didn't run them with the Android 16, they're much better. It's like, well, don't blame me. Like, I tried. I tried to pull them, but... Hey, J Wolf, how's it going? Well, 16, they will not look as good, but they're not bad without them. Okay. I want to have people in my comments be like, where's 16? You could have run him with 16. He's so much better. How many stones did I do? You weren't gonna summon, but then you spent too much and went for pity. I'm sorry to hear that. So I haven't spent a lot either. I think I've done 300 stones. And that's a lot for me, but at least 300 stones. I haven't gotten close to pity yet. I did one of the tickets on the paid tickets. I'm not halfway to pity, to the point that it entices me to do more summons, but I need to start saving for anniversary, man. Like, right now funds are very tight. I do appreciate the donation earlier that somebody made, which is very helpful, but funds are very tight right now. I cannot spend money in the game. So But yeah, I got shafted. Like I pulled the I think I pulled the TEQ androids a lot. So it's like I don't need these guys. They're already rainbowed. But I guess I used them for the just switching up on their hidden potential system. So I guess yeah, there you go. Putting your thumbnail big writing only 16 friendly so people don't say stuff in the comments. We'll see. But yeah, I just don't want people to be like, oh my god, you're not showing them at the best potential. It's like, yeah, well, tell that to the game for shafting me. You have a 12-hour shift bringer? Jesus, that's crazy. Pull 4 copies of the AJL Trunks, and now that's him rainbowed. Only had him at 55% for the past few years and never used it. Well, now you're ready for their ECA, for his EZA, which is good. I don't even know how they're gonna make his ECA, but we'll see. And what be the most annoying thing? That paycheck leaves just as fast as you get it. True. Absolute facts. Won't lie, you would have preferred Ranger 17 to be the Dokkan Fest. I'm a little bit content that he is not, because we already have that 17 be the Dokkan Fest. Hey, hello, how's it going? Life is short, just blame Rado for sabotaging the unit and move on. Alright, perfect. That's what I'm gonna do, Mega Nice. I will scream from the top of my lungs that he sucks. The androids are bad. No, just kidding. With his hidden potential, so you didn't have to use stones to change his build. That's perfect. On the other hand, I think I pulled 2 extra copies of him. I pulled 1 copy of the banner. But I never got any other guaranteed feature characters. I think I did pull 17 and 18 twice from the banner. I used two of the copies to just change their hidden potential. So. More frustrated that he is the MVP 17. Like, why is he not on Android's last Cell Saga? Yeah, that is true. Like, he's helping androids because that's part of the leader skill. What is the main leader skill for this 16? Is it? Yeah, it's androids. So the android slash Cell Saga is just part of the 50%. So. But yeah, now that he's MVP 17, they weren't gonna put him in there because he's not from Android's last Cell Saga. You believe or code that they didn't use the Android Saga 17 because they haven't planned for a Dokkan Fest with his fight with Piccolo? I do want that. I don't know if they're gonna do a dual Dokkan Fest, but I really would like that as a dual Dokkan Fest. Also, Mega Nice, I've seen the fights that you got into people online. People don't want you to do the whole Homer Simpson thing anymore. Now we got Gogeta, Golden Frieza and Gogeta. Imagine a carnival we get is a future Gohan plus future 17 and 18 reversible exchange card. That would be funny. It buffs both 16 team and AGL Trunks to CCA, plus it fits the theme of it always being a Saiyan. That could be a good one, yeah. Be very unexpected. There's one person to be fair, but it's fun to have haters around. They better not screw AGL Super Saiyan Trunks. His ECA better be good. I'm hopeful that it is, man. It will be another STR cooler. Good old STR cooler. We love to see him, right? Yeah, they have an ECA that are Lord Goku and Piccolo, huh? I don't know when they're gonna do it. Alright. We finally got them done. Just got some petty. Yeah, they've been in the data for like over a year, hasn't it been? What's funny, 16 and 18 had the same super attack file thing. You wonder if they will not ECA for over a year from now on. Could you imagine? Just don't ECA them. That's gonna be ridiculous if they don't do it. Yeah, we put them in the data, but they're not ECAing for another year and a half. Or 2 years. Thought they changed something about the LR. Yeah, they did that. They basically, what was it that they had the super attack file added into the data? It's like we thought that they were going to ECA them, but nope. I haven't heard anything from them. Alright, so let's go ahead and ECA these guys. Unfortunately, I have no free SA character, so we just have to waste Kai's here. As well with LR Goku and Piccolo could come out on their own. We just got Garlic Jr. and Kid Gohan CCA, so if they don't do him now, it's going to be the whole Yamcha thing all over again. Yep. Watch, they're gonna do it like the beginning of January or something. If they're even going to try to do it. Oh, I already got a SA copy. There we go. Free SA. It was literally last November. True. So it's been over a year now. Yeah, the Heroes EZAs. I thought that we were going to get them during this celebration, but no announcement from them. Nothing at all. Alright, so this is how I have them. I'm a little bit of a scary boy, so I'm going to check in with them and see if this works out, but I don't know. Hey, Sokudo, how's it going? Not yet. They gave you 5 free kais. Yeah. I mean, I'm good. We'll take that. Alright, so we got these guys as well to awaken. I haven't done the showcase yet. I just awoken them. So we will do the showcase and see if I get proven wrong. But how's it going, Sokudo? Anniversary countdown is when they ECA them, and then people will be like, oh, it's a hint to what's coming. They drop Goku and Freeze. Yeah, they drop something else completely random. Their HP is pretty low. Yeah, I did see that. That is no bueno. Ah, bollocks. I don't want to use those in kais, man. Don't forget to run 19 and Jiro with them. Or watch one of the best units to run with them. Yep. Alright. There you go. Did I even bother giving them a sticker? Nah. I can keep the amount of stickers. There's 69. Alright, this is the unfortunate... This is where the unfortunate case scenario comes in. The whole running them on a below average team, I would say. Not up to par, not up to standard. Oh. Thank you, Dokkan, for shafting me. Greatly appreciated. Where's these guys? Yeah, they're right there. I wish I can run this guy, but they're not on their team. So, I mean, this guy, what does he lead? Yeah, it's Andrew's last cell. So if it was the other way, it would have been much helpful, but I can't do it. Gonna have to run this guy. Yeah, exactly. Gotta keep the funny number. I can show you the build. Give me 1 second. But yeah, that's like, I don't have any other like options. Who do we put here? This is the build that I have for them. At 20 additional, I can switch that up a little bit. I will have to use a few stones though. The Dr. Jiro in 19, I think they have full. Well, they gave them a lot of additional. But it's because they have a lot of additional when I build them up first, so. I would say additional and dodge. Either way could work. Alright, chat. Who do I choose? The thing is, I cannot run double cell. Because the whole revive issue is going to be a problem. So the character and ally's revival skill is activated. You get this, but the character's revival skill is activated. The cell that got the revive is the one that gets the buff. So, like I can't run double STR cell. Super 17? That's another issue that I have. He's only at 79%. I guess I could use him. All right, let's go. Where do I go to make them look good? Do I go to the Caulifla and Kale stage? I'm not going for that build though. I don't know how good they are. This is their trial, I guess. They need to impress me, and depending on how my playstyle in the game and things like that, I could switch them up or not. It all depends. Yeah, shout out to everybody who's in the stream. Do make sure to hit the like button. We have over 12 people in the stream and only 8 likes. Let's make sure to get the 10 likes at least. Greatly appreciated. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Because we got the Ki Blast attacks. And the Ki Blast attacks are... I don't know if Caulifla and Kale do all the way... No, I think Kale does a melee super. Caulifla does a Ki Blast super at the end. Actually, no, Kale and Caulifla, the second phase, they do a melee super. I guess I... Alright, let's test them out on Caulifla and Kale. Let's just see how they are. How does it make you feel how does it make you all feel knowing that this time next year Ajo, Gogeta, Physical, Omega, STR, Rose, they're all going to be Dansho Dike as a power creep? Oh my god, don't tell me. Wonder if the ECA fixed the HP requirements for the Ki Blast notification. That's something you remember from future Androids. They did, from what I've read. I guess we could do that. I don't know if it's a little outdated, but... I'll do that and then jump into Caulifla and Kale. Just to do the showcase. Oh, there's a new stage for this as well. I forgot about that. And then the submissions for this. Alright. We need a 16 friend. Jesus, Iron King. My goodness. Bro, let's not waste time. I guess, let me do... I'll save that Iron King friend. Is your set talent? Let me use yours. Iron King Rainbow, that's 16. Jesus. Alright. Let me turn off the music. and turn this on. For level 1, hey, that's fine. That's all that I do not care about the links. I'm good with that. So at least we have a copy. So all right, let's go. Yeah, I know, right? We can be able to use their active skill and stuff. Dude, you're good, Tyler. No worries. You don't need to get them to full level 10 links. I'm good. Are you surprised to see his I mean, yeah, his teacher. Yeah, but he didn't did he rainbowed like baby? He didn't do that, did he? Gotta get that jazz up in here. Yeah, the 16 jazz. Let's go. I'm disappointed with these guys as ECA. Maybe I'll eat my words. I don't know. I just got your attention there, huh? Anyways, we're gonna showcase the TEQ androids. Earlier, I did my discussion video. I wasn't too sure if I did enjoy the design of these guys, but I could be colored impressed if in any case, or colored surprised, I guess. If in any case they do prove me wrong in the sense of like seeing their performance in game and seeing how good they could be. So let's check their leader skill: Worldwide Chaos or Future Saga. Category key +3, all stats 180%. I've already seen runs of people utilizing double future androids on their runs up against Special Battle, Rose, and Samasu, which is pretty surprisingly good, right? We do have the super attack, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage to the enemy, and we are sealing super attacks, which is good. Good on fights that we can actually seal, right? So this is their passive. We get 200% attack and defense, 17% damage reduction, 18% chance to dodge. They're randomly changing key spheres of a certain type to TEQ key spheres, of course excluding TEQ. Then they're receiving an extra key per TEQ or rainbow key sphere obtained, and then we're launching an additional super attack. That's for basic effects, which is really good. That extra super attack is going to help out greatly. For every key sphere obtained, we're getting 35% attack and defense. And then for every TEQ key sphere obtained, actually, did I said that earlier? Right. For every key sphere obtained, they're getting 35% attack and defense. And then for every TEQ key sphere obtained, they're getting attack plus 18% and 17% defense. Now, this is extra added to this. So if in any case the Field of Orbs is just TEQ, so you're not only collecting the 18% attack and 17% defense per the TEQ key spheres collected, but you're also getting the 35% attack and defense for every key sphere collected. The problem that I have is on certain circumstances that if they do get locked, they don't have their orbs, they don't collect their orbs, they're not going to look as great as I picture them, but we're going to do our best to see them in this light, right? Whenever they're collecting 2 or more key spheres or 1 or more rainbow key sphere, we're getting a chance of performing a critical hit, damage reduction rate, and chance of evading enemies' attack by 35%, which is pretty solid. If you amount this to this, we will definitely need that. So that's what? That's 52% damage reduction and 53% chance to dodge, which is very helpful. We're getting attack and defense plus 150% when attacking with the 12 or more key. We're getting 17% extra damage reduction and 18% chance to dodge. However, our HP does need to be 35% or less. And then when receiving a Key Blast Super, we're nullifying it when HP is 35% or more, or by collecting 7 or more key spheres, which is, I'm hopeful that that happens, right? Just making sure that we collect all the key spheres necessary. And then, of course, for the androids category characters, we're providing support, 15% attack and defense for 2 turns with 8 or more key spheres obtained. So really good. Now, this is the build that I have for them. You guys can be able to change this as much as you like, but I think that with their passive, they're also getting 35% chance to crit, 35% that 35% can be really, really helpful. Sadly, they don't get crit in here on their basic effect, which could have helped a little bit. But if in any case you do want to build this guy full crit, because they can do that, then just go ahead and be able to build them however you guys want. Right, they're nukers, so nuking characters would do well with getting crits on them. So, and then of course we do have their infamous active skill that of course does not change whenever they EZA a character. This can be activated whenever facing only one enemy whose HP is 35% or more, or whenever we're facing 3 or more enemies. And of course we have the Ghost Usher effect there. So this is the build that I have. They're of course at full level 10 links. I am going to state this now before we jump in further into the video. I don't have 16. I don't have MVP 17. They're not going to look at the more optimal case scenario because I did not pull them. I apologize in advance for not pulling 16. So I'm going to be using a friend 16 here to provide that support, because the best case scenario, let's jump in. The best case scenario is you do pull actually no, these guys don't have intros. I'll play the intro for the 16 here, sorry. But yeah, I did not pull the 16 or the MVP 17, so they're lacking on support heavily, which would have been a little bit better to have on the team setup, right? So here we have them. They're at 290k defense. Of course, they're not going to have the greatest of links. Oh, low battery. Jesus. I need to charge my phone. I think their best link partner, let me actually look at their info here on Dokkan info. So we will have the Dr. Jiro and 19 characters providing them 4 links. So we do want to possibly link together with them. We also want to have 16 because 16 will be our more optimal character on slot 1, right? Alright, so we're getting 7 key spheres. You guys saw them before getting these key spheres, 290k. So let's go ahead and check these guys out. Collecting all these. So that's 626k. Alright, not too shabby there. Because of the setup that we have available, because again, just want to reiterate, we don't have the support from 17, which could be the double like support from their super attack, right? And we don't have 16 as the leader, so we're basically not going to be able to take advantage of the support there. 33 million. That's about expected, right? We collected the 7 key spheres. They were tech, so not only we're adding to the 18% defense and 17% attack that they're getting because of collecting the tech key spheres. Because of the amount of key spheres that you're collecting as well, we're also getting the extra 35% attack and defense. So we got the hidden potential system additional. Again, they do have a guaranteed additional super attack on their passive. But we did get the hidden potential system additional, and that's the reason I wanted to build these guys with the full additional setup. The reason I wanted to build them with the extra additional is because of their super attack effect. So with their super attack effect, they are greatly raising attack and defense for the turn. So this is already they're getting a 50% raise in attack and defense. And because they're doing 2, we're getting 100% attack and defense raise on super. Now, if you get that hidden potential system additional to kick in, we're getting that extra 100. We're basically getting an extra 50% on that. Not only that, do keep in mind that we're also getting this. Attack and defense plus 150% raise there. Really, really good stuff there. So we like to see that. We do want to get 16 alongside them, so I'm going to have to float off 16 here. That way we can pair them up together. And we'll see how they look. Actually, let me check my battery real quick. Okay, still at 20%. This is the new phone. This is the first time since this morning since I got it since I got it to 20%. I shouldn't be too afraid, right? This is a new phone, so we should still have enough time to do the showcase. So, all right. So again, so far the numbers looking good. Almost got to like 40 million, I believe. Pretty solid there. All right, we're in the. I also forgot to mention which event we're in. We're in the Red Zone movie boss rush. I will take them into a different event as well, just to see how they compete with the hardest hitting content in the game. So, all right, so let's see. They are at 287,000 defense. Let's collect all of these. We got 13 key spheres there, so we should be looking at them very nicely, I guess. Yeah, 791k. Okay, not too bad, not too shabby. We do need to collect rainbow key spheres with these guys as well. Luckily, that Super 17 did not change all the other like orbs as well, right? Okay, so we got some dodges in. Again, we have the 35% chance to dodge. In addition to, wow, 42, okay. In addition to the already like hidden potential build that I have with them, like 11 dodge. Should be pretty solid there. We get the guaranteed additional super attack, 45. We're doing some pretty good damage there. We didn't get the hidden potential system additional, which is fine. What I need to see from them, again, because I'm not too particularly impressed, is like, of course, yes, collecting the keys here to actually make these guys tremendously good. And I'm not gonna like purposely not collect the key spheres. Whenever I have the opportunity to do it, then I'll do it, just to make sure that they look good. We also collected the 13 key spheres the previous turn. So this turn we are getting the. Actually, no, we did not nullify it. By the way, I think this counts because we did not nullify the super. So we missed out on getting the extra 2-turn support because we collected all those key spheres, but we do need to nullify the super attack in order for us to get that support. So we need to make it so that we have a turn where we can collect all the key spheres that we need to collect, and then of course get the get that extra 2-turn support. Because if you pulled 16 and the MVP 17, this whole team will revolve up getting a lot of support, which is gonna be very strong, especially with the caveat that we do not have the most highest HP setup here. We're at what, 680k? Yeah, so it's not the greatest, especially with that could be the little issue that the androids have as well. Their HP stats are not that high. They got a lot of attack power, but they only are at 18,000 HP, so it's not the greatest. But again, if you did pull 16, if you pull 17, they're gonna have a lot of floating support, which is going to help them out in various other ways, right? So, all right, so we're locked here, and we got sealed. That's beautiful. Not the greatest setup here. So I guess if we still leave them on slot 1, he doesn't need to attack in order for him to provide the support. We just gotta leave him on slot 1 so that he can do that. So let's do that. Let's avoid collecting the TEQ key spheres. We don't have a super attack in here then. Or is it MVP 17 that has the scouter? Yeah, it's MVP 17. Yeah, so we do not have a scouter. We don't know where he's gonna super. I'm wishing that he super attacks the androids, but we're not gonna be able to see that. We got the lock as well, so we can't move them on slot 1. We're collecting 15 key spheres. 12 of them were TEQ. So that 1.1 million defense. I do want to get the 99 on rotation as well, because that would be pretty good to have. That's a good rotation, so. Use them on Battlehorn for middle full. Say, Christian, how's it going? We'll possibly see them there. We'll see. But I need to see them on the new Red Zone stage, just to see how good they are there. Okay, so Bojack, I want you to super on slot 2, buddy. Okay, 56. Guaranteed super 60 million. Okay. Ah. I might be eating my words. Okay. That was a lot of orbs that we collected as well. The I really would have wanted to see a super attack come in there, but we didn't get it. Do we need to use this? Oh, we get the attack support, attack and defense support in battle, so yeah, go ahead. Do keep in mind that next turn that we're going to get them with is gonna be overflowing with a lot of support. Do do have that in the back of your head, because that was what was it 60%? We had the 60% attack and the extra defenses, so that's how they were pretty high on defense there. And then of course we have the extra attack power if we have 16 set up on slot 1. So granted, this is not the greatest of fights here, but this gives me a little bit of ease so that I don't have to worry too much about like actually dying, unless we get into like the final phase maybe. Okay, we got the dungeons here, pretty good. Yeah, we'll get to see him on. We'll get to see him on the next turn, right? We'll get Android 16 on slot 1. Then we'll have 19 and Jiro as well on slot 3, and just to read their details as well, they are providing 60% attack and defense support. Well, I'll have to do another showcase as well with the 19 and Jiro, because we have not seen anything at all with 19 and Jiro here, so have to work through that. Zero Rose is a level 8 and level 9 big bad bosses. Nice. Alright. I don't remember if this guy seals. This is not going to be a good turn, unfortunately, because we're about to annihilate him. So I'm not going to do the active skill. But again, this is just a lot of support that we're seeing here. 367k defense. Look at these guys as well. 719k. Jesus. Alright, so we're going to collect the 10. 7 key spheres are going to be TEQ. So get the rainbow ones as well. So that's 762. And then we'll do this as well. Does this seal? I don't remember. Okay, it didn't. Thank goodness. Because I didn't want it to get sealed here. The unit super attack is also going to buff us. So thankfully, these guys, this 16 is at level 1 links, because that means that we're not going to obliterate him. He is at 69% though. So, okay, thankfully he didn't do much more than that. Okay. 50 million, technically. We had 2, well, possibly 2 more. We have the extra super attack incoming. Yeah, okay. 53 million. Well, this could be a good section here to get revived. Let me do that. I'm just gonna force the revive to come in. After this, we'll jump into another run, but not in here. We'll possibly do another run in the like a more tougher event. Well, if even Cell is gonna take damage or not. Are you not Super on slot 1, sir? I guess not. I guess so far right now, pretty impressive. I feel like that my issues were that, like, I will possibly have to do this on special battle, but like the locking and how much amount of damage are they able to sustain when it comes down to like doing fights like the Pure Saiyans Broly or the Global Dokkan campaign fights, yeah, like mentioned in the chat. Those, like, I guess at this point in time, I'm just like traumatized at those fights to the point that I'm like, if I do see them in a not great light, they're not gonna look the greatest if in any case something happens to them, right? So for me, I just would like to see them in that aspect where if we do get locked in slot 3, for example, and we are not collecting the key spheres that we need in order for us to get their max potential in, then we just outright lose, right? So like, let's get this in here. I guess we can use the active skill in any case. We are not going to be able to see it in the next run, so let's just see this. It's a Ghost Usher, so
17号慌てるなよもっとじっくりやろうぜあっさり全滅させてしまったんじゃ俺たちの楽しみはなくなってしまうんだぞ
So we save ourselves the attacks that we're going to take here. Alright, so we're getting 9 tech key spheres and 11 just overall. That's 7, almost 770k defense there. I mean, yeah, they're looking good. Looking pretty solid. I do wish that I pulled 16, man. That way we could have seen a better setup for them. Not only like a bit of a higher HP, because again they're getting we're losing basically 50% HP stats that we do not have on the outside of the friend one, right? So technically losing a little bit of extra HP, which could be very helpful for us on these fights. So yeah. Hey Gerardo, how's it going? I mean, yeah, they look strong. They look pretty strong. Right. Well, let's go into one of the harder fights this time around. So, let me go into. I want to test him out on. See, the problem is that again, the fear of just jumping into this stage with the team that I have is not the greatest. Let me just test them out here and see how they look, because this is basically the true test. So. All right, so we're just gonna bite the bullet here. Let's just see how these guys look on one of the global Dokkan campaign fights up against Goku Black and Zamasu. We got the perfect setup here. I kind of wish that Cell was not there and 19 and Jiro were, but let's go ahead and check their intro right here.
Son Goku を殺すために作られたんだろ
そうだセルゲームという武道大会を行うことにした強さに自信のある者はどんどん参加してほしい楽しみにしているぞ
All right, the true test, right? Where does the androids get locked? Here. Okay, so Cell gets locked on slot 3, so we do have full liberty of what to do here. I guess keeping 16 on slot 1 would be good. But yeah, look at that. No, not a lot of orb changes here. So I guess the caveat that saves them here too is the what do I do? If I clear these, the tech ones will go lower. But if I do this... Hey Darklink, how's it going? Stage 1 and 3 have key blast super, so if one doesn't count, one doesn't work, you can try the other one. Okay. Hopefully you're doing good, dude. Let's try to get the tech ones here. I'm thinking that those are going to go down the way that I think they are. Yeah, so right now they're at 364k. And we're only getting 4 tech key spheres, which is not the greatest. What are we getting here? See, like I could have gone with the physical ones there. Alright, so how much are we getting here? Almost 600k. And with the unit super attack, we're gonna get that extra defense support there too. Thankfully, he's AoEing after we attack. So. Okay. 16 is getting super. This is not great. Oh, nice dodge. Okay, that's not my 16, by the way. That's one of our friends. 79%, so he built them adequately here. A little bit more than I would have liked, but that's fine. So we're getting the unit super, which is a nice little defensive support here. Both of them super on slot 1, so technically speaking, we could have put the androids on slot 1 to see how they would have tanked that a little bit better, but the orbs did not help us out at all. So we wouldn't have been able to collect as many keystrokes as we would have liked. And that's my issue with these guys, just the turns where you're not going to be able to collect as many keystrokes as possible. I tried, you guys saw me trying it out, right? 31 million though, that's still pretty high. Okay. We get the additional super attack because of the passive. And then of course we do want to get that hit potential system additional. We did not. Okay. That's the dodge there. Nice. Okay. Not bad. Not bad of a turn there. We'll take those. Yeah, the blue boys are on stage too. Yeah. Alright. This is the problem with this team, right? Like if I would have had 16 and 17 as well, we could have seen them in a much better section here. Let's try to see these guys, because I would like to test these guys out as well. Fortunately, we can't move. So let's go with this. It'll be helpful if they super attack us first, because we could heal from that, but unfortunately both of them are they both supering on tech cell? Yeah. Well, that's great. All right, 26 million. There's the disabling guard. Beautiful. Okay, so the double digit tanking it. We do need to get hit twice. That's the issue right now. They're bugged at the moment, these int 19 and Jiro character. Because it's supposed to be the first hit. When receiving an attack, we're getting the defense 190%. Or actually, should it be all the times that he gets hit? But either way, like we got hit twice, and at the second attack is when we received the extra defense, when it's supposed to be the first attack or the first hit. All right, how much are we taking here? 200k. We don't have a lot of HP, so we might be dead here. Oh, double digits. Okay. I have a little bit of lack of confidence, right? Because I'm seeing a team like this and it's like, you know, we don't have 16, we don't have 17. I don't think we're going to be able to survive here. I did not expect it to take double digits there. Yeah, exactly, because they once they get hit, they get the defense plus 190%. But they got hit twice, and then after the second attack is when we got the defense buff. That's how they're bugged. So, all right, so we got locked there, and again, 17 MVP 17 is the one that gives us the scouter. So this is not going to be great here, but no tech key spheres available. We're gonna collect all these and see how we look. At 635. Let's see how these guys look on slot 1. Unfortunately, 16 got locked, so there's nothing I can do there. Let's see how we look here. We did collect the 8 key spheres there. Yeah. That was what? Rose doing a normal? Like the AoE? Yeah, dude. Now, I'm not gonna blame it on them. We just have very low HP. But the place where you need, like, the convenient things to do is to have these guys be on slot 2, because they're not gonna be a slot 1 character. They need to be on slot 2. So that way, if you do have 16, you can be able to have them on slot 1 and then have the tech androids on slot 2. After collecting all those key spheres, they're going to be very helpful on there. But that's my issue with the character. Like, if you have scenarios where maybe putting him, like, it was either putting Cell on slot 2, which we had second form Cell. We still had the chances of dodging on that transforming Cell, which could have helped us out a little bit. Maybe would have dodged the attack there, but either way, like, they took 500k by just me trying to collect the best key spheres as I could. That's my little issue. That's my little problem. Like, if I am not in the greatest of setups, like, I am going to take some pretty substantial damage. So, all right. I don't want to revive immediately, so I would like it if we just get to live here. Those are a lot of tech key spheres that we could have collected there, but yeah, do let me know down in the comments below. Maybe on my earlier interpretation, I had them a little bit harsh, because to me, like, I'm seeing these fights. I'm maybe traumatized because of these fights. That's one thing. But again, not pulling the main character like 16 and 17 during the banners, which, again, they're the best setup for these characters are under 16. We get the stun here, right? Oh no, okay, that's good. I don't remember, like, I do remember, like, if we were fighting these guys were like bosses. Like, they were able to absorb the super attack, but we got the stun. We got to stun them if in any case the enemy, like, if we were able to have a super attack where they can get stunned, then like, absorbing the super attack will give us the ailment as well. That was gonna be pretty bad if they did that. So, but yeah, like, again, me not pulling the character, not having them on their best optimal setup, of course, just, again, full disclaimer, just I mentioned it earlier in the video, they might look even better on your end if you did pull 16 and 17. Because the team is supposed to just have this overflow of support. We have the domain because of STR Cell. But either way, like, if you did pull MVP 17, you would replace this guy. I don't think you would have this guy in here. Or maybe transforming Cell, you wouldn't have them in there. And you would have kept the STR Cell because of the domain ability. And it still provides support to these guys. Are they even on? No, they're not even on tournament participants. So we're not getting their support either. So So yeah, replacing the STR cell for maybe like if you have double 16 and MVP 17, the team composition will be so much better, right, than what I have here. So they will look even better on your end. They look really good right here. What I'm seeing, I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing. Turns out I was wrong. So, egg on my face there. Now, we do need that super attack on slot too, because it will be beneficial to get it. So that way we get the 2-turn support. So, yeah, 19 and 20 hard counter these fights, funnily enough, at least with the supers, yeah. They still buff Android's last Cell Saga? Okay. I didn't know that. See, now that stun harms us there, because we could have gotten the unit super attack with the extra defense support there, but that's still fine. 43 million. We're using the transforming cell as the leader. That AGL cell. Getting the guaranteed super attack because of the passive. We could get the hidden potential system additional, which would be beneficial. No, we didn't get it. But we got the 8 key spheres. And we're nullifying the super attack, which provides the support to the rest of the team for 2 turns. That I do like. That I do feel like it's pretty good. We're getting it again? No, okay. So it's not multiplicative. Okay. You owe the siblings an apology. You know what? Let me look for a piece of paper. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I formally announce my apology for the TEQ androids slander that I provided to them not too long ago. I was not familiar with the game. But yeah, the 17 and not the 17, the 19 and Jero are pretty good on fights like this because of the absorption. So the TEQ isn't the TEQ androids on Terrifying Conquerors? If so, running them on Goma's team could work. They are not. They're not on Terrifying Conquerors. Hey Nell, how's it going? All right, well there you go. We got to see what we needed to see. Yeah, I got proven wrong. Okay. The only issue is, like, I don't know if I would see myself running them on this team, because again, the most optimal setup would be just having 16 as the leader, and if you did pull for MVP 17 as well, like the sidebender character, the support would just still be there, right? So that hit, yeah, that kill, that we died because of them being bugged. Because that hit would have gotten us the extra defense, and it would have helped. But since they're bugged, we couldn't survive there. So that's why we got slapped there. So I will do a separate showcase of these guys, of course, maybe after their bug is fixed. But I'll try to do it before then, so that way we can still be able to see them at a better light. So you guys got a little sneak peek of how they look, which is pretty good. But yeah, again, Gomen nasai, androids. I was not familiar with your game. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you guys are new, let me know down in the comments below. Hopefully, again, if you guys have them, have 16 and 17, they're definitely going to be a lot better on your guys' end than mine, because of the fact that I did not get the main Dokkan Fest and the MVP 17 because of their support, right? And of course, we did get stun on the previous turn, so yeah, 16 didn't get the support as well. So that's how we got destroyed there. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I appreciate you guys stopping by watching this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys all, hopefully, in the next video. Don't leave! Alright, that's a video for tomorrow. I still don't feel comfortable on this team setup. Like, I hate that I did not pull 16. I feel like they could have looked much better there, but there's nothing that I can do. Like, I'm not planning on jumping on the banner. So, time travelers. Actually, how much battery do I have? 11%. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna have to possibly end the stream in like 15 minutes. I was planning on doing the other red cell missions, but I did not have enough like charge. And I don't think I can plug this in and charge it, right? Can I do that? Nope, it doesn't work. Okay. We all told you were stripping. I guess, yes, but I do wish that I had 16. The fights don't make it look any better either, so. Vegeta's family? Alright, let me go here. And just that. Vegeta's family. Appears Saiyans error. We do need time travelers, so let's actually not. Let's add you because you guys are time travelers, right? The trauma that I experience on these fights, man, it just makes me not have a lot of fun with the characters, so I keep thinking consistently that the units are gonna suck on these fights. It's not about like, yeah, they're gonna be fantastic. And I'm greatly underestimating them. I'm not doing that for like ill will. I'm just thinking to myself like they could be a bit better if the fights don't end up being the way that they are, right? You need to get a wireless charging pad to see the. Yeah, that's the next thing that I need to get. This one does get wireless charged as well, so just need to get a good wireless charging pad. And it'll work. Because the previous ways that I had it, I didn't even get a charging pad with my iPhone. Just had a cheap little, well, not cheap, just a little cable connecting it to the Elgato. So, but yeah, that's the one thing that I need. That's the stream, gang. Speak later. No, I mean, in less than 15 minutes, we're gonna wrap up. Unfortunately, I was gonna plan on lasting a little bit longer on the stream. Don't take that out of context. But I was planning on being here a little bit longer, so that way we could have done the other stuff like the missions for the Ultimate Red Zone and things like that. But I did not expect my phone to be at 11%. Yeah. It's the frustration, like it just not make it doesn't. I don't do it with the intention of like thinking yes the unit sucks. I said in my the video, I was like, I'm not too sure about them, like they could be good, I'm just maybe misconstruing them a little bit. But yeah, I mean they got to surprise me pretty well. They look pretty strong. Said artificial life forms, so I'm just gonna add the gammas in there so they can fulfill that. Yeah, I told you not to take it out of context. But yeah, it's just the power creep just makes me not enjoy these units to their max potential as much as I want them to be. Because you jump into a fight like that, I did not expect it to survive 3 turns. Up against Goku Black and Samasu. Oh, we got the intros. The new phone is good. The new phone is very good. I'm just starting to get used to Android stuff now because it's been 10 years. Yeah, I need to get a wireless pad now so that I can, like a wireless charging pad, so I can be able to put my phone down and it charges while we're doing stuff. But yeah, it's the frustration of just like trying to go into these fights and thinking, oh yeah, we're gonna have a wonderful time here. I'm not looking at it in a negative aspect. It's just the frustrations that come with the power creep. I'm just a little bit frustrated with them. But I'm still being positive. Still keeping the positive attitude. My mind has changed. I'll post it on Twitter right now. Let me look at it. Let me write it down here. I apologize. I was wrong. I'll tag somebody who's a fan as well of the androids too. I was blinded. There you go. Does anyone have any idea on an Android/Cell Saga team that can beat Broly? Because Jesus, why make these missions about goddamn Android/Cell Saga? See, I haven't attempted that one yet. I did the Hybrid Saiyans one. That one will go up tomorrow alongside this one. Like the showcase for the 17 and 18. No, I didn't check the mission. No. God dang it. The only way to solve the issues is to just drop a busted chat. It's an ECA, the physical one. ECWs, yeah, sure. That's sarcasm. That's not me being negative. That's just sarcasm, because I know that Raditz is not going to be that great. But yeah, Android/Cell Saga, that's a little bit tricky. I don't know if it's the super class side. Oh my god! No! The meme! No! I've been bamboozled. I've been hit with the meme. No. I'm slowly disintegrating. I'm slowly turning into their intro. No. Anyways, but yeah, I'm thinking maybe Superclass Android/Cell Saga. Because I did the Hybrid Saiyans before the stream started. Low battery, yeah, 10%. I mean, we went pretty far just doing the showcase and everything, and that showcase was like 40 minutes. So, like 30 to 40 minutes. Yeah, we didn't get the mission. Did we? Oh, I did! I did get the mission done. Let me show you guys the team. I guess we can try to do that before the phone dies, but I don't want to push it too much. But yeah, this was the team that I used for the Hybrid Saiyans mission. We did use items. So use items, please. Don't mess it up, okay? Just use items. But this was the team that I used. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Dark Link, I know that you don't have them. Do you have, like, I guess, if you have these guys, then of course for you it'll be a little bit better. Because this is a run that I did without these guys. These guys are gonna be a lot better on the leader skill. Yeah, so the run that I did was a showcase without the Int Gohan, Goten, Trunks, because they're the better leader. I just run a team that did not have them, just in the case that people didn't pull this guy. But if you did, just use this guy as a leader. And you can replace this guy for maybe that SDR Gohan, if in any case you want to keep him in there. Or I'm thinking that using this guy, or these kids, would still be good. The only problem is that, again, you got to be careful because these guys really do help you on the dodge department. But yeah. But again, I did the run like this because of people that may not have this character. That's why I did the run like that. But if you do have this character, just have them be the leader. So you have that said. Now on the Android/Cell Saga team, that's possibly what I'm gonna do after the stream, because again my phone is at 10%. I'm gonna have to like charge it, and I can't charge it. I don't have like a wireless charging pad yet. That's the next thing that I need to get. I do not have 16 or 17, which could be pretty good on this fight. I was thinking maybe like a super class setup, but I don't even know about that one either. Because you have this manga Gohan, which can be good. It is Int LR Super ECA Gohan as well. If you don't have them, well, just get lucky and get them with the tickets like you did. Yeah. You did totally getting golden free set plus Gogeta. I'm sorry, dude. But yeah, I'm gonna have an interesting run. I guess I can save it for the stream tomorrow, so we can do the run together. But at least the Hybrid Science run will go up tomorrow. Yeah, Garlic Jr. is pretty good. I did the showcase with him at 55% and then at Rainbow. He looks pretty strong. Where do I rank the TEQ Android CCA in the top 10? I need to use them a bit more, cause I'm not too sure if they're like I need to use them a little bit more just to make sure, cause there's a couple of other ECA characters that I possibly might rank up a little bit higher, but I guess if I were to do a rank right now, I guess I would put them in the top 5, I would say, but not like that's preliminary right now, because I need to use them a little bit more. It sucks that I don't have 16 and 17 to be able to do a proper showcase, but you're happy that it didn't snow in your area. You would have to fit and challenge the weather to throw hands. It rained a lot over here. It was raining throughout the entire day. So yeah, this I'm planning to upload the showcase for these guys a little bit like in the afternoon, and then of course the I'll do the red zone run in early in the morning for me. So yeah, I mean, did I do my dailies? I don't want to keep you guys a little bit longer than I should, so let's do this and then we'll wrap up the stream. We'll be back, of course, tomorrow for the remainder of the missions. We do need to tackle the Red Ribbon Army Red Zone missions as well. So over here, we just dealt with winds and you still somehow got sick. Ooh, sorry to hear that. You've been working night shifts too, so that's extra bad. I don't know how, like, I'm of course I'm gonna have to wait a little bit till I get like sick or something, but I think I'm still okay. I got covered up pretty well at work, so yeah, let's collect that. I guess I'll collect these later on. Well, except that we do need to. Why is there there has to be another character getting Extreme Sea Awakening? Because why is there 3 characters getting an ECA? Don't get sick. Yeah, it's been pretty weird. I've not been getting sick yet. There was a spell that I had a few weeks back. I was really like thinking, am I gonna get sick? I don't know. Luckily, I have not, but yeah. All right, chat. That's gonna be it for the stream. Still can't collect that. I'm not gonna summon for 16. I'm just gonna start saving my stones for the next stuff. So I appreciate the support. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the positive stream, right? Oh, Trunks, gotcha. Listen, my hopes were for the 16 and 18 EZA, but yeah, Trunks is there. Yeah, he is next week. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it there. I appreciate everybody who was able to stop by for the stream. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, evening, afternoon, nighttime, whatever time frame it may be. Do we have anybody on the Twitch side that I would like to raid? I do not know. Maybe these Simmons. Let me go ahead and rate the boy there. Why not? Well, at least on the YouTube side, I don't know if anybody else is gonna go live on the YouTube side, but yeah, shout out to everybody who stopped by into the stream. I appreciate everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. Positive vibes, so you'll go insane like me. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'll see you guys all, hopefully, in the next stream. Take care. Love you guys.
A ver qué hay en este building.